recording live from the Money Mantra, and we are back with another Forex education video. I created this channel to help as many people as possible become independent and profitable traders. So if that sounds like you, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you've been here a few times and you still haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Not only will it let you know when I post new content, but the engagement also helps to push it further into the algorithm so that more people can find the videos as well. Now, if you are new here, I always like to let the new people know about the playlist that I have and also the community tab. I have over 380 videos that you guys can use to improve your trading. And if you don't happen to see what you're looking for, you can always just leave me a comment down below and I will add your suggestion to the video queue. So if you're struggling with entry points, indicators, or market structure, just let me know and I will tailor my content to help you. Now, if you would like to work with me outside of YouTube, all of my information is down below in the description box. I do post on TradingView weekly on Mondays. That's when I try to post. And I also have an online course that you can work with me directly and just study in a community environment in a more cohesive way. But in today's quick video, we're going to be doing a trade breakdown. I have a lot of trade breakdowns on my channel. It's pretty much just me going over a trade idea that I posted in the chat for the students that I'm currently mentoring. So as you can see here, I posted this gold trade, and let's just look at the timestamp. It was April 27th, 2025 at 7:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the market was just opening and I wanted to look at gold for a sell. And I set three potential TPs or places where the market could revisit and take me out of the trade and profit. So the first one was at 3288. The second one was at 3279. And the third one was at 3262. Now I'm going to go to TradingView and I'm going to break down why I decided to take this trade for a sell. And then we're actually going to see what happened as well. So this was the time that we were actually in the market. And as we can see, the first thing I noticed that the market was already on a downtrend. Now, there are a few ways that you can recognize a downtrend. You'll typically see a lot of red candles and you'll see a downward slope like this, right? Now I can see that there are more red candles than blue candles during this selling period, letting me know that the sellers were in control at that time. Versus for this short period of time, we see more buyers than sellers and the price is going up. But the bigger trend is the downtrend, and that's what we're going to pay attention to. Now, if we notice the next time that the market tried to create a high, it wasn't as high as this previous high. And a sign of a selling market is that lower highs will be created. So we can see that this was a high, and then we can see that this was a lower high. We can see the market push down to a swing low, or the lowest place that we can see in our chart. And then as it made its ascent back up, it never got as high as the previous high, making that a strong case for a selling trend. So the second thing that I noticed was the stochastic was facing down and giving me sell signals. Usually when the stochastic is facing down and it has the orange or red line on top, that lets me know that the market is going to be selling. We can see examples of it here. We can see examples of it here. And we can see examples of it here. Now, although this wasn't a huge sell move, this is a lot of pips for gold versus if we were getting buy confirmations on the stochastic, it will be facing up and the blue line would be on top. So not only did I have the larger sell trend happening here, I had the current sell trend happening on the stochastic. And what I really wanted to wait for was this next candle to close below this line because that would further confirm the sells for me. Now we've already had a small breakup structure here. We would just need the retest here, which is what I was waiting for in order for price to continue to fall. So we're going to go ahead and see what happens. When I'm in for a sell, The easiest thing to do to set your take profits and stop losses, especially if this is something that you struggle with, is just to use those previous lows because the market has a tendency to repeat itself. So if you've been following me for some time, you know that I have used a lot of indicators in the past, but now I'm focused on price action, support and resistance, and using the stochastic to confirm my entry. So we can see what happened on the next candle. We do get a further break of structure, price pushing down. We do see price trying to come back up, but again, we see a lower high being created. It wasn't as high as the previous high. It looked like the stochastic was going to turn around, but we're going to hold out and we're actually going to wait. Now, here's where it gets a little bit tricky because if you were in this trade and you took it for a sell, you probably will be panicking. But for a sell, as long as your stop loss is at your previous high and your take profits are at your previous lows, everything will be fine. You just have to trust your trade. And again, we can see that lower highs are being created. The market is attempting to push back up, and that's just not happening. So here we get a really strong break of structure with the market pushing towards TP1 with a lot of momentum. We can tell by this huge red candle. And TP1 was eventually hit, and TP2 was hit as well. Now, this was basic market structure. All I did was look at previous lows for the sell to figure out what my TPs were, and I looked for buy or sell confirmations, and whichever one was stronger is the way that I was going to take the trade. So we can see that this trade played out ultimately. I think we were able to secure about 2,200 pips. Here is the result, which is not bad at all, and this did not take a long time to play out. So if you made it this far in the video and you found it helpful, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I post weekly content and videos just like this. I love helping you guys learn and just have breakthroughs in your trading. But that's really all I have for you today. If you have any questions, you can drop them down below. And again, if you'd like to register for my course or even take a peek, you can try the 7-day free trial. But that's all I have for you guys today. Until next time, good friends.